Xbox One has had what could charitably be called a rough time of it since it was first announced. That said, Microsoft vowed to listen to people and make changes based on what its customers want. It seems like Microsoft is doing that. First came the reversal on the always online policy, now we're getting a price drop and a bunch of changes in the March update that will address some common complaints. But with the PS4 still outselling it, is all that going to be enough to keep Xbox One in the race? And crucially, what's missing from the March update? Let's have a look. The downloadable March update fixes a lot of the problems we raised in our last Moni video. You'll be able to check your controller battery level and manage the storage on your hard disk drive. Party chat will be set to on by default, as Microsoft acknowledges that when you start a party with your friends, you probably want to talk to them. It also fixes the 50Hz TV judder problem here in Europe, gives you a recent players option to see people you've encountered recently in games, and tweaks the controller's sensitivity in response to feedback from Titanfall developer Respawn. Oh, and Titanfall is coming out too. This is all good stuff. But is it enough? There are still lots of basic features the Xbox 360 had that you still can't get on Xbox One. Check out what's missing from the March update for Xbox One. We need to know when our best Xbox friends log into Live, but at the moment the Xbox One doesn't have the pop-up alerts telling you your friends come online, unlike the Xbox 360. Microsoft says these will be added in a future update, and that day can't come soon enough. Although to keep the expanded friends list from flooding us with constant notifications, how about an option so we're just told when our favourites log in? Then we won't get a reminder that Noob Pona Awesome Sauce has come online during some pivotal story cutscene. Xbox One also doesn't have local media playback, meaning no background music or playing digital copies of movies. It might be a small thing, but it was a much loved and used feature of the Xbox 360 and is still missing from its big brother, which is supposed to be the all-in-one entertainment device at the heart of your living room. On the Xbox 360, you can set your preference to invert or not invert the Y-axis so that every game you play is automatically set up the way you want it. As we mentioned before, this feature is lacking on the Xbox One, even though our brains can still only cope with the Y-axis one way or the other. Our resident inverter, Mike Channel, is suffering. Help us out here, guys. Currently, the only way to automatically sign into a live account with your Xbox One is via Kinect's slightly creepy face recognition system, which refuses to recognise me when I'm wearing a beanie, shave, or am hungover. Please, just let me set my account to auto sign in. Remember, like on the Xbox 360? When it was announced that almost every Xbox One game would require a huge installation to the hard drive, we immediately panicked about filling up our Xbox Ones. When the Xbox One was first unveiled, Microsoft promised we'd be able to augment the internal hard drive with external ones, but while we can now manage our storage on Xbox One, we still can't use third-party USB storage devices. With all these 13GB update patches, that built-in 500GB hard drive is going to get filled up with stuff we want to keep sooner or later, Microsoft. And while we're at it, let's talk about updates and install times. Something really needs to be done about the size of these things, because I want to play Dead Rising 3 now, not in 3 hours' time. The range of apps on Xbox One is still poor compared to the ones you can get on 360. There's still no BBC iPlayer. We're going to keep going on about this until we can watch the Great British Bake Off on our Xbox Ones. And we still can't snap YouTube. I don't want to live in a world where I can't watch cat videos during game loading screens. So those are the Xbox One issues that will still be waiting on fixes after the March update. What else do you want fixed on your Xbox One? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for loads more on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Bye!